Hi,
Hello,
we're back.
welcome back to our channel. Wow, this week we're going to talk about Bonfire Night, but we're going to talk about how it's changed, aren't we?
Yeah, over the years. Plus, people could keep letting bloody fireworks off.
That's what
Which
started
severely
the...
pees us off.
This is what we decided to do the video about, because around our area, I don't know about where you live, but they start letting fireworks off about 2 or 3 weeks before.
Yeah, well before and well after.
And then it goes on after, because I think it's Eid, or is it something around
I ain't
November?
got a clue. I don't know.
And they set fireworks now, because I've got a Doberman and he hates fireworks, bless him.
God.
Really affects him, he like shakes.
I don't you never bloody liked them when you were a kid.
No, I didn't. But what we wanted to talk about is the difference between Bonfire Night now and what it was like in the 70's.
Yeah.
Because we were talking...
It was so funny. It really makes me laugh.
Because
basically, we're a family of 4 kids. So Bonfire Night was a big thing for us, weren't it?
Yeah, because we didn't have Halloween and things like that then. That was
No,
Americanised.
it
was
it?
an Americanised thing that come in later in the 1990s, I think. So Bonfire Night, apart from Christmas, obviously, was like the night of the year where everyone got so excited.
The lads used to go collecting wood for about, 6 weeks before. So we'd have a massive bonfire on the back garden, didn't we?
Where we lived on our estate, it was a bit of a competition between the 70's dads who had the best bonfire, who had the best food and stuff like that. But we used to have an official bonfire at the Pingles in the Neaton where we lived, didn't we?
Yeah, and there was one down by Cadwell somewhere, by the shops.
But there was unofficial ones, and that's what I was just going to say, where people would literally have a patch of grass outside ours.
Just burn any old shit, wouldn't they?
They'd throw beds and fences, all the fume. I mean, just stop all have a bloody field day with it, wouldn't it? The amount of fumes that were coming off it.
God
just
almighty,
like literally.
Yeah. Going back to our bonfire, so we prepare it. We start off, getting some bits of wood and twigs and stuff, and put some rolled up newspaper in between.
Yeah.
And we had to make sure the cat weren't, because we had a cat called Streaky, didn't we?
Yeah, we used to check underneath. I don't think it's a thing now. I think they do
to
it
make
for
sure there's no hedgehogs or cats or any kids.
Tortoises in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Loads of people had tortoises.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Helen had a tortoise next door, didn't she?
Yeah.
Anyway, on bonfire, probably 2 days before Bonfire Night, me and my brother Terry, you can't quite remember this because you weren't very old, we used to get our Justin. And I mean, he was only a kid. I was about 12. He was 2. He's always been 2. And we used to put like an old pair of trousers on him and some string round the ankles and an old scruffy top that was Dad's from the allotment. And we used to buy a Guy Fawkes mask. You get him for about 10p. Put it on his head. Put him in the wheelbarrow, and we push it up the shop. Get to the top shop, about 5 to 5, because that's when all the factory workers used to come off the bus from Rolls-Royce and Peugeot and all the other places. And we used to go, penny for the guy. Anyway, the guys would come out the shop and give us money and sweets and stuff. And obviously we had to get back.
And we knew them all. We did. It was all like people off the estate, so they'd go, oh, hello, you all right? And they'd go in and get the fags and the bottle of Mans and come out and go, yeah, it's 10p.
Yeah.
Come back with bags of money,
Oh, my God, we used to make loads of money. And then Mummy would get back, put the wheelbarrow back, undress our Justin, and we'd be like loaded.
Yeah. But it's strange, even that, really.
It was exciting.
It was exciting, but now people would be so dubious about doing that because of the children. And but everybody knew everybody in the estate. So if you ever did anything wrong, you knew you were... I never did.
The reason we started talking about this originally was because a friend of mine, Lynn, she sent me a message the other day and I couldn't stop laughing. And she says, remember when you put your Justin in the wheelbarrow and dressed him up as a guy, the poor kid? I was like, so when they weren't bloody traumatised.
Yeah, but it was like a complete family occasion.
We did have the neighbours round as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Tracy used to come round.
We'd have jacket potatoes and sausage and onion batches.
Oh yeah, it was lovely.
Everyone would be out in the gardens and everyone would time their fireworks, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
So that next doors would go off.
It started about 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
And by 8 o'clock it would all be finished, wouldn't it?
Yeah, not like now, going on till 11 and 12
Bloody
at
hell.
night, banging
and
away.
4 or 5 days later, but she made me laugh because she was like, I love bonfires. On Bonfire Night, we had to put Samantha and the cat and the dog Brandy. We had a beagle called Brandy, didn't we?
Yeah.
In the front room and put the telly on really loud.
Yeah, I used to carry on screaming, I can always remember.
Oh yeah, we had bod. So she couldn't hear the fireworks. She hated the Catherine wheels that used to go round.
Yeah.
That used to nail them to the fence, remember?
I remember that thing at Blue Peter where they used to do the thing about the tin. Always put your fireworks in a steel tin. My dad didn't.
She couldn't even stand. We all used to like the fireworks. That was the thing.
I did. Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Dad let you?
Yeah, we did.
I remember Terry letting off a Catherine wheel.
Yeah.
Putting a Catherine wheel and Dad
used to nail it to the fence, and then the Catherine wheel would go off, and then you'd have sparklers, but not Mampa. She wouldn't have sparklers, would you?
But
she used to scream.
Yeah, I didn't like anything like
didn't
that.
like fireworks,
I like the food Mum used to do. That was about it.
Weren't it lovely though?
Yeah, really gentle. And I tell you what, she used to do for us. She used to do toffee apples.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
We used to have lolly sticks. She just
we had no any teeth left.
Yeah, she used to do toffee apples and hand them out to the kids.
To the kids, yeah.
Everyone, it was such lovely times.
It was lovely.
So gentle, very Kes-like, I think.
Yeah. Bloody hell, yeah. Abby Justin's like Kes, weren't he?
Yeah, it was.
Bloody hell.
But yeah, it was really, really gentle times, and I think that's all changed now because it's become, like most things in Britain, have become really commercialised.
Yeah.
So you end up, people don't want to ruin
some
the garden.
fireworks in Asda, the big ones.
Oh, so expensive.
They were like, I mean, I'm talking last year I was looking, because some places don't sell fireworks now, the big, because they're like commercial fireworks, aren't they?
Yeah,
there was a fireworks shop down the green, they had big rockets, I don't know, they were really big.
Yeah.
I thought, how dangerous is that? Maybe it's my age.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, I just think it was a gentler time in the 70s. It's like, it's just that memory for me is where all that massive bonfire, and it wasn't really a bonfire, it was just the whole estate throwing the rubbish in the middle of a patch of grass and just like lighting it, just go, and the fumes and everything from it. I can remember the foam from there was settees and
It's only we get bloody poisoning in it.
everything.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it was
lovely.
It was great, gentle times, and I think that
we miss that, don't we?
Yeah, I think the thing is now kids expect a lot more.
That's it. Then we just had like a small. I don't even think we had a box of fireworks. I can't remember.
I think he had a box.
It was in a cardboard box, I think. And then
it was.
They used to put it in the little, because we had like a kitchen, we had a back kitchen and an outhouse, didn't we? And they were in there, and they used to come and fetch one at a time and set them off. Don't go by the firework, it's going to go off in a minute.
He just torch, didn't he?
Yeah, really dangerous, weren't they, fireworks?
Yeah.
But then it was fun.
It was fun, and because fireworks weren't, you couldn't just buy them all from, all times. I know you can at specific, can't get the words out, sorry, places you can get them, can't you?
Yeah.
But then it was just that you had a tiny box of fireworks, you had a load of food, load of company around.
Yeah, that was it.
And it was just lovely. But I don't think there's that I might be wrong in some places.
I
don't think there's
it's
that
my age.
communal feel
to
estates, because neighbours don't really, don't get me wrong, people
don't really mix anymore, do they? Like they used to.
No, everyone's got their own sort of clique, and that's it. I mean, in those days, everyone shared. I think we've mentioned this before.
And we used to have vegetables. My dad used to have an allotment, didn't he?
Yeah.
And we used to grow our own vegetables, and they used to swap, give.
Like Dad would have a load of cabbages and
give it away to the next door neighbour,
and all carrots and things like that. And they used to swap around, which really, I mean, that's quite a trendy thing to do because it was all organic then.
I bloody hated it. Yeah. My mum used to have Brussels, and I can't remember what else we used to do. She used to be boiling beetroots. You can't remember that.
I can't remember
and then
that.
we'd have to top and tail them and put them in the jars and whatever.
Yeah,
and I always had bloody jobs to do.
I remember this.
I was like a child slave. I was. Instead of pickle onions, all the bloody eyes would be running.
Yeah, I remember
with the vinegar and the malt and stuff.
Yeah, I do remember that because she used to give them to the neighbours as well, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
And then
but we all had jobs though, didn't we then?
Yeah.
Like after when we were on our own with Mum and when my dad went, and it was us four, we all had jobs to do, didn't we? Like you scrape the potatoes.
Yeah, I used to do
in a bowl. She had the simplest jobs to do. She was a weak child, weren't you? Bloody hell, we'd be like chopping the bloody mud up, rolling the newspaper.
We all had our jobs on us and they were polished. I remember that.
She polished, yeah.
And because Dad used to have loads of football trophies.
Oh yeah, that was when my dad was at home, yeah.
So I'd have to polish all them and do that. And Mum would have the music on that stereo, wouldn't she?
Yeah, because we had an old fireplace and it had, like I told you before, it had like brick. And then it had like a teak top, didn't it?
Yeah, which was really
There was all
nice.
like loads of different like sections in there, weren't there? The ornaments.
Very 70s, very mahogany, wasn't
it was, yeah.
Which was the wood then, that was the in thing.
And we had a coal fire as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, our house was bloody freezing. Don't know about yours, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
It was so cold. We never had central heating.
It was freezing
We had
in the morning.
a fire in the front room, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we had a Rayburn in the kitchen, a black Rayburn, which when we come home from school and we were wet, we used to put our shoes in the Rayburn to dry off.
I remember having like a big fire guard, and she took the socks in it, wouldn't she, to dry all the socks.
Clothes. She never had tumble dryers.
No.
Bloody hell.
I don't know how she got all the clothes drying. I mean, four of us in the winter.
Our house in the winter, I tell you, wake up, because me and Sam shared a bedroom, wake up like to go for a week, we're freezing. And it had, on the windows, we had metal windows, probably other people had them as well, but inside the windows were frozen because we used to put our names on the window.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mum used to go mad.
She slapped me around the air and said, hey, you put your name, Shallon, whoever I was going out with at the time.
Yeah. Or I love so-and-so.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to put it on the windows. Mampa used to write it inside the cupboard. Remember? Mampa loves adamant. Back in 1 second. Hold on, bear with me for a second.
Oh my God, yeah, I used to love adamant. I think I've talked about this before, but yeah, I did.
This is what I've got to look. I saw it, I thought, I'm going to buy it for her. It brings back some memories.
Actually, I have got a photo of me. Oh no, that was Boy George who dressed me up at, but I used to put that lipstick on my face, remember? When he used to go down the Pingles Disco. Yeah. Oh, bless him.
Adamant.
Oh, Stuart Goddard, bless his heart.
I think he's gorgeous now.
Yeah, he is. Oh,
he's a
bless him.
really nice looking man, weren't he?
Yeah. Yeah,
and Diane Dawes was in his one of his
Prince
videos,
Charming,
weren't she?
weren't
Prince
it?
Charming.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really sad, weren't it, that story about Diana Dawes?
What?
She had a really...
Excuse me, man.
I don't want to talk about it.
always runs when I do these videos.
I don't want to talk about it because it upsets me. She was lovely. She was like a British Marilyn Monroe, weren't she, Diana Dawes?
Yeah.
And I think she had 3 children. And her husband committed suicide, Alan.
Oh.
I know, it was really sad. I think that was after she died, though.
Yeah.
And the boys, they're all really lovely-looking boys.
Marriage?
I don't know. But I liked her because she was dead like...
She was dead normal, weren't she?
Yeah, she was.
Beautiful as well. Really beautiful
So all
lady.
these film stars then, like from the 50s and 60s, were really glamorous, weren't they? You know, and there were, I mean, maybe there was not Botox, but there was some operations around they could have had to make them look younger, but not like there is now.
No, not like there is now. Can I just borrow your tissue?
Bloody
I'm
hell,
so
Mum,
sorry.
you have to ruin it, don't you, boy?
I'm just going to go off camera to do this. Anyone think I was a hokey cokey addict?
Oh my God, don't say that. Ooh, yeah, going back to our addictions, just changing the subject a little bit. I was addicted to, I think I told you, pastry.
Excuse me.
And then I was slightly addicted to chocolate covered peanuts from Lidl. They're so lovely, but you get a big bag of them for £1.29, but it's supposed to be enough for 8 people, not me. I lie in bed eating them, and then I got really bad toothache, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I was like, gone eating them, I've gone off them.
Because we always get the fake, you know, the tribute to Marathon, the tribute to Twix, and the tribute
I tell
to
you,
Mars.
the tribute to bloody Marathon in Lidl, sort your marathons out, mate. I bit one, I nearly broke my tooth in half. They smell like it, they do actually taste like it. But you tune on it for like 5 hours. I don't like the Twixes, the fake Twixes you do, don't you?
Them, yeah.
They're horrible.
I can't buy chocolate. If I buy chocolate, I have to eat a whole lot in one go. I'm such a glutton. I really am. Yeah, I can't.
She bought me this big, I think it's like, is it a 200 or 300 gram bar about that big? And it was that s'mores one. Because I love American chocolate. She said, I've got you a little treat. And I went, what is it? She goes, I've got you a s'mores. I went, oh, no, I don't like it. She went, I'll have it then, in a savage way. Anyway, I took it to bed and I started eating it. I ate the whole bloody lot. I felt really sick after. Yeah. But it's the most delicious thing I've ever tasted.
Was it? I've never had it.
No, because I ate it all.
Yeah.
But I can't buy chocolate. Can anybody buy a bar of chocolate? Or Julian does.
Talking about chocolate in the 70s, how big were the bars then compared to what the word now? That has changed.
Definitely it has,
the Mars bars now are about that big. They're tiny.
Like we said before, we used to share a Mars bar into 4.
Yeah.
Because Mum used to say, watch your teeth.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but chocolate's completely changed, hasn't it?
Even the texture, because of this sugar tax and thing, I think they've took a lot of the sugar out of it. Because Cadbury's was the most delicious chocolate. I know we're from the West Midlands, but it really is.
It is lovely.
It's the most gorgeous chocolate in the world.
It was really, really nice.
But
everything
it just changed,
nice.
didn't it?
But Kraft, who were American, bought Cadbury out, I think.
Oh, did that all change?
Yeah, because when I went to America, believe it or not, I don't know what it is like when you go on holiday. You go on holiday and you look for English food, don't you? You know, like when you go to supermarkets.
Always.
And I always remember going to this, it was actually not America, it was in Cyprus. And I flew out on Boxing Day, about 7 or 8 years ago. And at the time I was thinking, I've got no Cadbury's chocolate, it's pathetic, isn't it? I went to this little supermarket round from the hotel, and my husband at the time was like, oh look, they've got some Cadbury's chocolate there, Shell. So I went round and had a look. It was like £4.50 for a little bar. Yeah. So all the English chocolate's really expensive out there, isn't it? And I was going along, and he went, whatever you do, don't look on the top shelf. Because it was like, bottom shelf was like pop and sweets, and there was chocolate. The top shelf was cards full of naked men. Honestly, it was. I couldn't believe it. I thought, why would you go into a shop? It's like a souvenir shop. Like blokes in different poses with the bits out. I was like disgusted because I ain't bleeding going in there again. We did laugh though, you know what I mean?
Remember when I just had that pen and you turned it upside down, it was a naked woman. My mum was using it one day. She went absolutely aped. Where have you got?
My mum was like, birth control at the limit.
Yeah.
If we were watching anything on television, if there was any kissing, she'd go, don't look, wouldn't she? Honestly, she goes, don't want to kiss blokes, she'll get pregnant. Yeah. So obviously she had me at 17, very young. Yeah. But she was really strict, weren't she?
None of us did.
Well, how old are you when you had a boyfriend? Old?
Wow, proper.
Proper boyfriend?
21.
21? Bloody 20 on. I had about 9 million before I was 21.
You're a bit more of a rebel than I was. I was a bit of a goody two-shoes, I was. I expected, you know what you are. I went, Mum, that white knight will come and sweep you off your feet. Never have.
Yeah, my mum was so busy with the other three. I was a right little tearaway, weren't I?
Yeah.
I used to go down the park on a Sunday when it was sunny and put a bikini top under my T-shirt. I was about 15, I think. And we'd get into the park. We used to have like a big pen and add 2 beautiful peacocks in there. Can you remember the peacocks?
Yeah, I can.
And we'd take our jumpers off, me and my mate Helen. If you're watching this, Helen, you little tart. And we'd be walking around with our bikini tops on. Honest to God, if Mum knew, she'd have killed me. Honest. And the other thing we did as well, we bought a bottle of sherry. We did. Because there used to be like
a... How old were you then?
When I was about 13, it's really bad, really. We used to go to an off licence round the corner from my granddad's, because we always went to my granddad's and he used to give us pocket money. And I used to take my mates round there, and he used to give us like £1 each, which was a lot of money then. And we'd go round to the, it was like a delicatessen, an Italian delicatessen.
Was it?
Yeah, just off Edward Street. I can't remember the name of the road, but they used to sell us sherry. We'd be like, going to get a bottle of sherry from my granddad.
Well, then, in those days, I think we've mentioned this before, but you used to... I remember some kids, mum and dad never smoked, but the kids would go up and get cigarettes for the mums and dads. They'd have a little note, will you sell 10 number 1,
number 6, number 6.
Number 6 to Johnny for me. And they go, oh, yeah, all right then.
Yeah, going back to that story after Mumpa interrupted me.
Sorry.
We got this bottle of sherry, and I drank most of it. We went to a disco called Boobies in the Nuneaton at the time. Every Friday we went there. And I was all right in the disco. And then I started like sinking, because I'd never been drunk in my life before. And I collapsed outside. And Helen was going, it's all right, she's just having a turn. God, I went home, I was white as a bleeding ghost.
Did Mum know?
No, I threw up everywhere on the way home. Helen walked me to my door, and I swore I'd never drink again, but I did. Yeah. But I've never touched sherry since.
Sherry. God, that was like an old lady's drink, weren't it? Sherry. Yeah. Mum used to drink it at Christmas with Anne, didn't she?
Oh, God, yeah.
Anne and Derek.
You know how your parents used to have friends? Our mum had friends. Mum and Dad had friends called Anne and Derek, didn't they?
Yeah,
so
lovely.
We used to spend every other Christmas round there, and they'd come to our house.
Yeah, it was Boxing Day, wasn't it?
That's it, Boxing Day.
We'd do
and my mum used to make all these fancy food, didn't she?
Yeah, very 70's.
Yeah, it was like, she used to do her own cheese and onion spread. We don't know how she did it, but it was delicious.
Yeah.
And we had like little vol-au-vents, didn't we? sausages on sticks,
As you do.
cheese and pineapples.
Cheese and pineapples.
And my mum was like being not posh, but very like demure. Do you know what I mean?
Proper, yeah.
And Justin would go upstairs. Him and the little girl Ruth used to be
Yeah.
upstairs, and we were downstairs with the older girl Tina. Anyway, I Justin come downstairs this one time, and my mum, when the sanitary towels were, there used to be like pads with hooks on, with like loops on the end. I Justin come down with one on his head and over his ears. He did. My mum was like, "What the bloody hell are you doing?" And she was like mortified because obviously Anna and Derek were there. Do you know what I mean? He was a little shit, weren't he? He didn't care.
Oh, it was funny.
He's a good lad though, isn't he, really?
Yeah, he is.
But he always makes us laugh. He used to have us in fits, didn't he?
Always dirty knees, dirty elbows.
And he always, right, I'd come home from work off the bus, because I worked at Rolls-Royce, I think I told you before, and they'd go, "Hey up, here's your little brother," and he'd be standing like that, and he'd have like his coat on back to front. No, he'd have his coat done up round
Duffel
there.
coat with a thing like he was Batman.
And he'd go, "Batman, doodle 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 doodle, Batman." I'd go, "Come on!" And I've taken him to the shop and buying some sweets. He was always in trouble, weren't he?
Yeah.
Like a swine, weren't
Turned
he?
out well though. He's done really well, bless him.
Yeah, he has done really well for himself.
Bless. Wow.
Before we go though,
Oh yes.
yeah, look what we've got. Can you see it?
Yeah, we've done it, kids.
Yeah, we've done the DNA test.
Sal did a swab on me. You took it to the post
Posted it,
office,
so I'm
didn't
just
you?
waiting for the
We
results now.
I think it's 6 to 8 weeks and what.
Bloody 6 to 8 weeks.
I know.
Long time, ain't it?
It is a long time, but yeah, we'll actually find out our heritage.
Yeah, because we keep looking at different people from different countries.
Yeah,
and
we do.
We're trying to figure out where we come from, but we don't know, do we?
We
Mum don't know.
No.
I was talking to Mum on Monday. She went, "What do you want to find out for? You are who you are." That's what she's like, isn't she?
Yeah, we are who we are, but we
we
just
wanna
just
know.
like to know because it's so different. The blonde hair, the dark hair.
See, once we find out that, we can enter more things onto that Heritage UK thing, and we might be able to find some rich relatives in Texas or somewhere like that.
Or any relatives. Free holiday.
Yeah.
But no, we really do want to find out.
Yeah, we
so
do.
we've sent that off. So when we get that back, we will let you know, kids.
Yeah, and the next one we're going to do, I think we're going to talk about Christmas, aren't we? Oh no, Halloween.
Halloween,
How
yeah.
Halloween's
been
changed
commercialised.
and commercialised, yeah.
Never exist. Halloween obviously existed.
But we didn't know nothing about it, did we?
The-
Only the Halloween film you watched when you was about 4.
Well, the only thing you used to watch them Dracula films used to be
Oh,
on.
Hammer
and that's
House of
it.
Horror.
But we'll talk about that another bit.
Yeah, we
won't
will.
go off on one. So thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, thanks. I know we've been rabbiting on a bit.
Yeah.
Because we've not done one for a week, but we'll see you soon.
We will see you soon. Have a
Bye.
good week. Bye.